be able to convert mixed fractions into improper fractions. So today's class we are going to be expressing these following improper fractions to what? To mixed numbers. Don't forget that I told you in the previous lesson that we have different types of fraction. We have the mixed fraction, we have the improper fraction, we have the proper fraction. As a matter of fact, we have the equivalent fraction. So but today we are going to want to express the following improper fractions to what? To mix numbers, to mix fractions, so to speak. So please, before I proceed, I will beseech you all to please go and subscribe to this channel. Let us hit the 1,000 subscribers as early as possible so that I'll be able to dish out this beautiful and enlightening content to as many people as possible. Alright, I will also implore you to like this video and share this video with as many contacts as possible. Alright, let's proceed. So, now I have 11 over 4 and I have 40 over 11. Now this 11 over 4 typically is just a what? Is an improper fraction. Improper fraction in the sense that the numerator is larger than the denominator. If you look at this other example too, you can see that the numerator is larger than the what? Denominator. So that makes both of them what? Makes both of them improper fractions. Now I want to convert both of them to what? Mixed fractions. Now in converting them to mixed fraction, the first thing we want to do ideally, now 11 over 4 simply means you divide 11 by 4. That's basically what it means. So in doing that, we ask ourselves, this is 11 over 4. It means how many 11 can I get in? How many 4 rather can I get inside 11? 11 divided by 4. How many 4 can I get in what? In 11? It's just 2. Now if it is 2, I have 2. And that is what? 8. So I'm going to, because how many 4 can I get is 11 is what? 2. Now 2 times this 4 means 8. That means I'm going to remove 8 from what? 11. Now if I remove 8 from 11, I'll have what? I'm going to remove 8 from 11 and I'll have what left? 3. Now that 3 that I have left is what I'm going to put up here. 3 over what? Now my denominator is still going to stand at the end of the day, which is what? 4. So you can see that this 11 over 4 as an improper fraction, I've been able to successfully convert it to a mixed fraction. Let me walk you through it one more time. 11 over 4 simply means divide 11 by what? 4. So I'll start out by saying how many 4 can I get in 11? It's 2. I can get 4 2 times in 11, meaning that 4 times 2 will give me what? 8. So I need to take away that 8 from what? 11. Now when I take away 8 from 11, what do I have left? I have 3 left. Now that 3 that I have left is what I put here as my numerator. Divide by what? The 4, which is our original what? Denominator still holds. So my answer at the end of the day is just 2 whole number 3 over what? 4. Does that make sense? And if you want to test your own to actually see if you are right, this is a mixed fraction. Now if you want to test if this answer is correct, you can move this mixed fraction back to an improper fraction, just like the previous lesson that we did, which is this. Now just say 2 times 4 is 8. Plus this number here, which is what? Numerator 3. Over what? This denominator, just like we did in our previous lesson. 4. So 2 times 4 is what? 8. 8 plus 3 is what? 11. 11 over what? 4. So you can see that our answer is what? Very, very correct. Now let's move to the next example. This next example, I have 40 divided by what? 11. So I'll use the same method anyway. So I'll ask myself, how many times can I get 11 from 40? If I want to start from your table 11, that 11 times 1, 11. 11 times 2, 22. 11 times 3, 33. 11 times 4 is 44. So you can see that 11 times 4 is 44. Meaning that 44 is beyond 40. So you can't take it to 4. You take it to what? 3. 11 times 3 is what? 33. So I can get 11 into 3 places from 40. How many 11 can I get from 40? Is what? 3. So 11 times 3 is what? 33. So I need to take this 33 away from what? 40. And let me see what I have left. In doing that, I'll say 40 minus 33. Alright. Now, 0 take away 3, it's not possible. You want to borrow 1 from here to move it to that side. And this becomes what? 10. This becomes what? 3. Now, this becomes 10, means 10 minus 3 is what? 7. 3 minus 3 is what? Just 0. So what do I have left? I have 7 left. Now, that 7 that I have left becomes my new numerator. So now be 7 over what? My former denominator still holds as what? 11. So my answer is 3 whole number, 7 over what? 11. Meaning that I've been able to convert this improper fraction to what? Mixed fraction. So let me walk you through 2 more examples so that you can understand clearly. Alright, so let's look at these 2 more examples. Now, I'm so sorry for making a mistake in the previous example where I mentioned the fact that I want to change these improper fractions to mixed fractions. They are actually not mixed fractions. They are what? Mixed numbers. Where are they mixed numbers and not mixed fractions? They're saying that, you know, when you have 2 whole number 1/3, I cannot call this a mixed fraction. Why? Because I have 2 here, which is a whole number, and it is not a fraction. So it is better to call both of them together as what? Mixed number. Does that make sense? Alright. Now let's go to this example in details. Now I have 51/5. It is an improper fraction, but I need to convert it to what? To a mixed number, like you did in the first 2 examples. So now what do we need to do? We need to ask ourselves, how many 5 can I get in 51? So I can use my table 5 to know that. I can say 5 times 1, 5, 5 times 2, 10, 5 times 3, 15, 5 times 4, 20, 5 times 5, 25, 5 times 6, 30, 5 times 7, 35, 5 times 8, 40, 5 times 9, 45, 5 times 10, 50. Now, 5 times 10 will give me 15, meaning that how many 5 can I get in 51 is what? 10. Why is it 10? Because 5 times 10 is what? 50. Now, if I take away 50 from this 51, I will be left with what? 1. That 1 becomes my new numerator. 1 over, my denominator is still what? 5. So you can see, my answer is just what? 10 whole number, 1/5. I've been able to successfully convert this to what? Mixed numbers, which is what? 10 whole number, 1/5. So for some of you that will need more, that feel, oh, can this actually be true? So for you to be very, very double sure of what you're doing, you can actually quickly convert this back to what? To improper fraction, so that you're very, very and super sure of your what? Answers. You can give me your own feedback in the comment section. I'll be expecting your comments. Alright, now let's go to the last example. The last example is 26/9. So I'll do the same thing. I'll ask myself, how many 9 can I get in 26? So you might want to use your multiplication table 9 to know that. 9 times 1, 9. 9 times 2, 18. 9 times 3, 27. So you can see that 27 has exceeded this 26. So you don't want to go to 9 times 3. You rather stick to what? 9 times 2. And 9 times 2 will give us what? 18. So how many 9 can I get in 26? 2. Because 9 times 2 will give me what? 18. So I need to take away 18 from 26. And that will be 26 minus what? 18. Now in doing this, 6 minus 8 is not possible. So I need to come here to borrow 1. If I borrow 1 from here, this becomes what? 16. And this becomes what? 1. So 16 minus 8 will give me what? 8. So the fact that I have 1 here and have 1 here means that 1 minus 1 is 0. So it's just what? 8. So the remainder is what? 8. Now because I have 8 as the remainder, the 8 now becomes my new numerator, which is what? 8 over this denominator that I have, which is what? 9. So my answer is 2 whole number, 8/9. So you can see that it's pretty much cheap and easy. Do you understand? Alright, so thank you once again for watching this video. The next video promises to be more enlightening and more interesting. Alright, thank you. Get back to me at the comment section so that I can read your feedback. Alright, so thank you very much for those of you that have not subscribed. Please, I will implore you to please subscribe to this channel so that I can be dishing as many contents as possible out. And please share it with your fellow students, with your parents that have forgotten their mathematical skills. And I'll catch you in the next lesson.